How is everybody this evening? It's 5 o'clock and therefore it's time for another Finish That Game. Last week we finished Chroma Squad, so this week we're starting something brand new. Starting Secret of Evermore. So you might realize that because I'm holding the cartridge right here in front of your eyes, that this is not the cartridge that I'm playing right now. It's true, I'm emulating, because it is very, very difficult for me to get my Super Nintendo to broadcast. It's not impossible, at least certainly not thanks to another friend of mine who gave me another piece of capture equipment to help me with that, but it's still a little on the difficult side. So, a little bit about Secret of Evermore, which came out for the Super Nintendo in North America in 1995. This is a Squaresoft game, however, it's made by Squaresoft USA, not Square Japan. And, yeah, you might recognize the Secret of, and even kind of the font here, as kind of looking like Secret of Mana. It is not related to Secret of Mana, despite the fact that it comes from the same company, essentially. It's just its own standalone thing, again, made by Square USA and not Square Japan. And, you know, it's perhaps not as good as Secret of Mana, but, you know, a decent enough first attempt by all these dudes. In fact, one of these dudes, I was just looking his name up right now, a lot of these dudes went on to further themselves in the video game industry, but one name that popped up that I was really impressed by was Jeremy Soule, who's the composer of this soundtrack, but you might know his name also from a number of other things, and he's apparently considered to be the John Williams of video game soundtracks, and that includes Skyrim, for example. So the guy doing this music that you're hearing right now also did so, you know, he went on to do far bigger, grander scaler sounding things. In any case, so we're gonna go ahead and get this sucker fired up. So this is gonna be a dude we're playing as. You're seeing all of these fonts. A lot of resources you're gonna recognize easily from Secret of Mana, for example. It's like they just borrowed a lot of resources from Square Japan and just utilized it in creating their own game. I'm gonna call him Marsman. Also, in Secret of Mana, of course, it can be multiplayer and you can cycle through a number of different characters. You cannot do that in this game. It's just the one dude and his dog. A boy and his dog. Podunk, USA. Haha. Any boring old place. Fall 1965. So like 50 years ago. Bijou? I used to work at a theater called the Bijou. It was awful. Al's Barbershop that either takes mail or hail, I'm not sure which. Smith's Hardware. Everybody's got a 50% off sale too. An experiment is about to conclude. Podunk is the real name of a few towns. It's apparently named after a word in some Native American language. Something about a place that sinks into, like, it's near a lot of rivers and water. My friends, prepare to be part of history! With a twist of a knob here and a flip of a switch there. Man, that's going by real fast. Wait a minute, that's not right. "30 years later, 1995, so year of game's release. What a classic! My favorite part was the battle with the slime beast in the toxic swamp. You could hardly tell that it was really a bunch of old tires and a garden hose. Where are you going, buddy? That's not the way home. Coming soon, Quick Mart. Didn't read that fast enough. Dog, how did you lose the cat? Now, where did he go? The door is open. I'd better take a look inside. There you are! You know, I think that cat is long gone. Hey, where are you going? Yikes! Watch out for that! Oops. Hey, look! A mummy, a chainsaw, and a balloon animal. Bizarre place. This wall panel is kind of loose. Wow! I think we found some sort of secret entrance. Wow! This looks like the PZES plasma drive and when consonants collide. I wonder if it works. Whoa! We should get out of here before something goes terribly wrong. This is really kind of forced line readings. Hey, don't chew on those wires! Very forced things. So much for your dog, kid. Uh-oh. Well, you sure weren't very distraught about that. What have we here? An intruder, I fear. That was some blast! Who are you? That's not important. We've got to get you out of here. We can't have you meddling with the professor's experiments. Come along. Who's that, Carlton? Do we have a visitor? It's no one. No one at all. Continue with your work, Professor. After you. Now what? Well, now I clearly have coughing. Now I clearly have control over the character, so cool. Alright, let's go left first. Nowhere to go. Let's go right. Nowhere to go. Let's go up. Onto that thing. Nothing. Nothing. Let's poke that thing. There we go. Received bazooka! Cool! This does not look good! Ow. Shabams! This looks like a way out. Is that you, buddy? I can't see very well. It's dark in here. Hey, I think this is some sort of futuristic escape pod. Oops, there goes the control pad. Wah, wah, wah. Whee! Super Nintendo maps. It's friggin' amazing. Like, the storytelling thus far really isn't all that great. It's just kind of, yep, he's doing this now. Whoa, that was some landing. I think the pod and bazooka are shot. Where am I anyway? And where's my dog? Here, buddy. Here, pupster. Where are you, boy? Wow, is that really you? You've changed. He sure is accepting of that. If you're really my dog, you'll fetch this stick. Okay, go get it! Well, this isn't the stick, but it'll do. Come on, buddy, let's look around.